Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're doing our longer readings for Aquarius in Sagittarius season. Oh my Aquarius, you are now coming to stand up. This is going to be epic. Anyway, when it's my longer readings, I use now 5 decks. I use my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards for the main message. I will then ask for clarification from my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, words of advice from Osha Zen Tarot. Then we will come to, again, Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards. And then we will finish with, I think this is Emily Anderson's Crystal Tarot deck. Okay, we'll pull one from that. Now, you know, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay? Okay. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power, whatever the message is. My job is just to deliver it. Okay, let's go on. We'll put those there. Anyway, I have put in an overview of Sagittarius season. Please take a look at it because it will talk about some of the Aquarius influences. I also pull some cards from my Angel Tarot cards in that also. So here we go. We have our 3 cards. They are all reversed. Let me put my glasses on so I can see them now. They're all reversed. That has some really strong energy. Right off the bat, you're going to, things are going to be looking different for you. You are changing a perspective, okay? You're also changing a really strongly held belief system. Not quite sure what that is about, but there's so many things moving into Aquarius that there's like this big shift in perspective, this big shift in how you're seeing things now, and that's with this awakening card. But let's see what we have now. Remember, reversed cards are stronger energy. Let's see what we have for my Aquarians in Sagittarius season. First card, the 10 of Water. Now, water energy is our, it's our Pisces, it's also our Cancer, it's our Scorpio, it's fluid, emotional. Tens, this is total warmth, total love. This is finding that place of belonging. So during Sagittarius season, it's almost as if it's as if you are coming to a place of belonging. You are coming to that place of possible destiny, possible where you need to be. But it's good. It's good. It's positive. It's loving. It's very, very, I just feel like it's wrapping you with the emotion. Now, wrapping you with love and emotion. Now, the thing is with my Aquariuses, and I love to call you my Aquariuses. I'm sorry. I know some people will say we're Aquarians, but this is my name for you. But my Aquariuses, it's like they're just hugging you with the emotion and the love, and you're feeling the love. But then there's this time that every so often, during this time, you just want to kind of shrug them off a little bit and say, I need to be by myself. Please, I love you. I care for you, whoever this is. And again, my relationships can be anything with your work, job, career. It could be personal, intimate, interpersonal. It could be family or home. It could be any, this is how that rolls in my brain. But every so often I feel you like going, no, I need my time. You're not giving me my time. If you love me, you'll give me my time. So that is something you're going to have to, don't worry so much about hurting their feelings. You need to be very vocal and very honest. I'm not telling you to scream at them or yell at them, but you need, they actually, whoever this is for you, and I don't even know that this is a water sign itself, but wherever this emotion is coming from, actually, they do want what's good for you. And if you tell them that every so often, I need to maybe take a drive by myself, I need to go by myself, kind of feel like this is possibly like a Pisces type of energy too. I don't know who the Pisces is, but Pisces tend to be a little clingy at times. So, but if you talk to them and you reason with them, they will let you go without the total hurt feelings. Okay. Anyway, this is 10 of water, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met, trustworthy relationship. But again, it's kind of like, okay, I don't want to hurt your feelings. Please know that just who I am, being an Aquarius, I need to get away every so often. And right now I'm feeling kind of, oh no, you can't tell them that. But you might internally say, right now I'm feeling stifled. And, but the thing is, you get away, you're able to come back, you're refreshed. Okay? Okay. Next card. Remember, when the archangels come to visit, write their names down. They're not doing it for kicks and giggles. Here we go. This is reversed. So here we have awakening, Archangel Gabriel, the messenger, hearing news. So there, whatever. Remember, this is a 10. 10s transit us. 10s move us forward. So this is a 12. You can look at it as a 3. 3 is kind of is a divine number, but you can look at it as a 10 plus a 2. 2 is making some decisions. You could be hearing some news. You could be hearing something that, again, there's this change in paradigm, change in how you're looking at things. Maybe you've been very content and very happy not having anyone in your life, and that's how you're looking at it. And then somebody comes in your life, and you have to kind of realize, you have to look at things and say, well, are they worth the hassle they bring? What's the net worth here? What am I getting out of it? Is it worth the time and space? Is it worth, and if they'll let me go off on my own every so often, then it might be worth it, okay? So it's looking at things a little bit differently. There's been a pathway, Aquarians, yes. You've had many stops along the way. And, I liken it, I think I've talked about this, where it's like you've gone, oh, we can go 4 steps back. Oh, now it's 4 steps forward. Now it's 7 steps backwards. That has been happening. This is different. This is moving you forward, especially the stuff going on with Jupiter and Saturn, all that. So probably things are going to be revealing themselves more so in the beginning of Sagittarius season. They'll be becoming more tangible at the end of Sagittarius season. Okay. And I love your responses. I love your responses to it. It's like, I kind of have to put up with them because, I kind of like them anyway. So, or her, whoever. Anyway, write down Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel, divine messenger. Look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill, but it's important to be yourself. It is important. So don't try to hide that part. Don't, especially if this is a new relationship, don't try to hide that. Yeah, new relationships, we're all trying to sell, we're selling the best of ourselves, but don't try to hide that. If you need that space, because I feel like my Aquarians that, they get, so you don't want to necessarily sever the relationship, but sometimes you need to have your space with the relationship. Okay. Your last card here, this one is the 9 of Earth. I love this card. I love the 9 of Earth, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Ariel. 9s have kind of, let's wrap it up and put a bow on it, okay? Earth energy is our Capricorn, so we will be going into, after Sagittarius, and I told you, things will solidify more towards that end of Sagittarius season, and Capricorn. So Earth is Capricorn. It is also Taurus, Virgo, solid, something and someone you can touch. 9s, like I said, let's go ahead, wrap it up, put a bow on it. And, so the 9 of Earth, it could be about a job. It could be about someone coming into your life, home, things like that. It could be some money that, again, with a job, something, a career. But this is things like, again, this is Earth energy. This is, let's put a bow on it. Let's move it forward. Let's go for this, okay? This is enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, which we've talked about. Successful self-employment. So this is important to that. Successful self-employment. Is there something that you've been wanting to do on your own? Is there something, because I do feel that there is that need for solitude. There is that need for you to get away. Okay, that card almost flew on the floor. There is that need for you to do that, but maybe it's because you have this project. Maybe it's because you're starting your own business, but it's something that's just you for right now, okay? But it looks, I mean, especially towards that end, the end of Sagittarius season looks positively radiant for you, okay? So let's go on. Let's pull the last card. Now, from the backings, I can't tell what's reversed and what's not. Of course, we know that one is. So let's see what we have with this. This is the John Holland for clarification. First card. Okay, again, we have that 9. This was reversed. This is material harvest, things coming now. Again, this is very much the 9 of Earth. This is now you can start actually building that foundation. You can be, or I should say you can now start to build upon that foundation. Okay? Again, I'm feeling that you're going to have to change how you look at things a little bit. Again, you possibly have looked at yourself as a lone rider, as, somebody that's just going to do things by yourself, and now these other people are coming and talking and wanting to be around you and be with you, and you're kind of like, again, there's times that you just want to be by yourself because you've gotten used to that. It's almost like you're being reintroduced into society, my Aquarians. You're being reintroduced. You are a social people. You are. But circumstances has kind of secluded you, has kind of put you to the side. Well, you're being reintroduced into society, and it looks like that, that the return on investment is coming. Okay? Okay. Again, I'm feeling it more towards the end of that, Sagittarius season. Again, look at that other reading I was telling you about. Okay, this one is reversed. I love this. This is triumphant success. Things coming to you, positive things. This is, okay, we have the one, new start, new beginnings, that's all positive. So this is like things, if you are able to change your paradigm, if you are able to change some of those thoughts that you were so concrete with, if you find that if you can get your thoughts a little bit more flexible, you're going to see that new pathway so clearly. But like I said, it's kind of, I know being around people, more so in your space, in your private time, can be a little irritating, but it actually helps to make you more, okay? And I love triumphant success. It's basically, it's the sword, it's cutting away, there's the light, there's the dark. Okay, let's see what we have this last card. Intuition. Twos have that, that decision making. And again, my Aquarians, there's a lot of stuff coming for you, and it's actually going to blow things open for you. Now, part of that is, of course, connecting with your higher power, your guardian angel, your spirit guide, your voice of the universe, your divine, whoever. But remember Archangel Gabriel through this time, the messenger, the divine messenger. You may need that for, if you have to have words with someone, if you have to speak, she can give you those words, okay? Archangel Gabriel has a lot of strength and can help you to also see the truth of a situation too. So part of that is you may also be finding that your intuition during this time starts to grow even more so. I know many Aquarians that this is harder for them because, they want to make sense of things. They want, they do believe in what they see. But the people that, if you're watching me, you know the other part of the world. You know that, or you know the difference between the natural and the supernatural, and you're aware of it. So be aware that your supernatural tendencies, the messages, probably at this time, I would still say yes, it's definitely coming for you, especially the end of the Sagittarius season, because there's such strong stuff coming, such strong. You're gonna your third eye, however that is that you get. I also see dreams. I also see using other forms of divination. Now, she's scrying. She is scrying. That's something too. You may, when you do that, remember to cover in cloak of protection. Okay. So, Osha Zen Tarot cards, words of advice. Let's see. Again, I can't tell you what's reversed here. Here we go. The source, connecting. Who is the source to you? Who is that higher power? Is that guardian angel? Is that archangels? Who is your source? Is that your spirit guide? Is that your ancestors? Who is your source? Because this is really telling you, connect with that because you're coming into your time, my Aquariuses. I'm not quite sure. Age of Aquarius, some people have said that, said that it's already started. Some people said that it's coming right around the corner. There's different thoughts about it, but we are definitely moving into an age. If it's the age, I can't really say that yet, but we are in an age of Aquarius, okay? And this is for you to connect with that source. We are leaving Pisces in many, many different ways. Okay, let's go on. Next card is, so 5, totality, part of the, okay, so 5's change. We know that that's a change number, positive, negative, doesn't matter. It still creates a little stress. But part of this is also, do I stay with one? Do I stay with the other? Is the one reaching for the one, is this one reaching or letting go? Which way is this? Again, that goes to this awakening that there is going to be a change, a shift in your paradigm, in what you believed, what you believed was truth, what you believed was fact. There's going to be a shift in that. It doesn't mean that the truth is no longer the truth. It's just how you're going to be perceiving that. Okay? Okay. Next card. Integration. So, and that's when I'm, like I said, it's not that it's not the truth. It's just it's how you're looking at it. And then whenever we see things that's a little different to us, we have to make sense of it. So this is that part of us that makes sense of it. My Aquariuses, you're going through a remarkable transitional time. People are coming back into your life. You're re-socializing more so than you were. There's a lot of good home life coming, home energy. There's a lot of, your intuition is going to be growing stronger. There's a lot of different things happening, and now it's up to you. Again, it's probably, I feel, this is probably more the end of Sagittarius to Capricorn. You're going to have to see how does it all fit together. So it kind of is, and that's why you're going to need to take your time away. But you're going to need to use your words and tell the reason that you need to, not because you're smothering me, but because, sometimes I just need time from you smothering me. No. We don't say that. We don't say the smothering because they get hurt. They get hurt when you say that, and the relationship, if this is a new relationship, it might be too new for that. So don't do that, okay? Sometimes just who I am, nope, okay. Sometimes I just need a little time by myself. You understand, right? Right. Because you need, again, it's that putting those pieces together. You'll think about it, you'll meditate on it, that time. I do feel that the stars are very important to you. I do feel that the planetary movements will be very important to you. And of course, I do love the moon. The moon energy affects us all. Okay, let's see what we have. My Archangel Power Tarot cards. These are reversed. Here we go. The King of Raguel. Now, Raguel, remember I talk about the court cards, they all have an underlying energy. Kings have an air energy, which is you. This is the King of Raguel. It's a water energy. So it's kind of like that emotional energy with that thinking energy. So there is this commitment. The kings are very wise. The kings are very, they've gone through it all. They've gone through it all. The King of Raguel has gone through every emotional crisis you can ever think about and has learned from it. And the King of Raguel is now wise enough to understand. Well, they're also wise enough to understand who to trust and who not to trust. Okay, so the king, the king, they know who's playing a game on you and who's not. So this is really strong for you too, because you do have that intellect, you do have that knowledge. There is this emotional, and you're going to be able to see through the cloaks. You're going to be able to see through the baloney. You're going to be able to see to the heart of the matter. And again, that's part of that changing of your paradigm, okay? Because you didn't want to look that much before. Now you're looking deeper. Anyway, the King of Raphael is warm, generous, honorable, refined. Yes, it's safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. And that's part of that is, is again that resocialization coming. Okay, next card, not reversed. Justice. Justice. Now, we have Archangel Raguel. Write that down. Things balancing out. Things coming into where they need to be. Eights have like unlimited opportunities for me. Things opening up for me. Archangel Raguel, justice, again, I mean, if you're in a court case of some sort, and again, I am not a lawyer, I'm not giving you legal advice, but it looks like, justice prevails in this. But this is also justice has a thing to do, it's also part of that, that Libra thing, with balance and, justice is blind type of energy too. So things start balancing out. Things, you've been in, my Aquarians, my baby, my sweet Aquarians. Like I said, you've been, 4 steps forward, 7 steps backwards. This is the time. This is the time things start to level out, come to where they needed to be for you. Okay? Okay. But again, you have learned a lot of lessons. You have a story to tell. I would also say, my Aquarians, that there's many of you that should write it down. Write your story down, because I think it's fascinating. And I think that some of you could actually be published with your story. Anyway, Archangel Raguel, during this time, fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. Remember, I talk about the story about that guy with the silver mine. He sells it. He's worked it like 20 years. He sells it, and he was only 21 inches away from a big silver strike. Okay? But he gave up. Anyway, your last card, reversed, the High Priestess. Now, that goes along with that intuition. That goes along with the, this is all of this stuff. Now, I hope, you could be overwhelmed with all of these, this universal downloads. It may be overwhelming for you. Many people will say, oh, I love it. I wish I could do something, And the thing is, you do have to go through, it's almost like being an apprentice, okay? You have to go through an apprenticeship. You have to go through a journeymanship. And many times over, it can be very, very overwhelming, okay? So part of your journey of those 4 steps forward, 7, has been getting you to this point. So again, towards the end, I do feel that Capricorn season will probably help to ground you a little bit so that you can kind of readjust. But the High Priestess, now this is Archangel Haniel. So you've got 3 archangels coming to visit. You need to, especially when you start to get a little overwhelmed with your messages, okay? Sometimes, and there are things that you're going to know. Sometimes with those things, you might think you have to go and tell the people. You need to kind of get the permission. You need to get permission. Hey, are you letting me know this just so that I know it, so when it comes to pass, I'm not necessarily worried about it? Or do you want me to do something with this? My mom, she would get messages, and part of it was, no, you couldn't do anything to change it. I mean, I get messages too, but I tried to help her through that. But, you can't it's not that you can do anything to change it. Sometimes it's just so that you know that it's going to happen. And then when that does, that's telling you your higher power, whoever that is to you, is watching out for you also, okay? So sometimes you're not supposed to do anything with your message. That's the hard thing. That's called discernment, and it's not easy. So this, I feel, could be very, very, this could be rough. This could be the rougher part of your whole journey, okay? But you've been getting prepared for this. So Archangel Haniel, 2 decisions you don't have to accept. Powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. Remember a couple of weeks ago, was it? No, it's only, I don't know, maybe a week and a half ago. And I got the message, be at peace. Just be at peace. Now, I'm going to use my crystal cards. Let's see if there's a crystal. Let's see what crystal, because I am going to pull one. what crystal will help you through this Sagittarius season. Not asking you to purchase these because some of these can be really expensive. Okay, so not asking you to do that. But if you have it, then, you know, carry it with you or put it at your bedside. So let's see what we have here. Okay, here we go. This one is not reversed. Amber. Now, I don't have amber, but amber is beautiful. I love amber. I should probably get it, but it's not. This isn't for me. This is about you. Anyway, amber helps to bring about harmony, and that, you know, when you have these things happening and you have these new people coming in your life and you're being re-socialized, you might need to have some harmony. It's also about home protection, calm. It attracts love. Okay? So it's an interesting reading for you, my Aquarius. You know, get your skates on because things are going to start moving for you more so and more so and more so. Anyway, my Aquarians, if you enjoy my readings, remember the button. It helps to keep me on air. Please like, share, subscribe. But always, my Aquariuses, know that you are loved. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.